Now we're going to go live to Numan Kurtulmuş. He's the Deputy Prime Minister of Turkey. Mr. Kurtulmuş, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. I would like to get your reaction to this recent escalation of this diplomatic row between Turkey and the Netherlands.
Well, actually, it is illegal action taken by the Dutch government. It is unacceptable from a variety of views. It is completely against the democratic participation procedure. It is against all declaration opinion, and also it is extremely a violence against the minorities, Turkish minorities there in the Netherlands. So it is illegal application done by the police department and the Dutch government members.
And has there been any attempt by the Turkish government to negotiate, to contact Dutch authorities directly to try and resolve the situation?
Well, actually, they escalated. The Dutch government escalated their position. They stopped the airplane of our foreign minister, and then they stopped our minister lady to go to the Turkish embassy. So this is the Dutch side escalating, creating new tensions between Turkey and the Netherlands. So they redecide, they check their position. They must change their position. They allow Turkish citizens to make this campaign during the election.
And Mr. Kurtulmuş, where does this leave relations between the two countries? These are two countries that have been allied for centuries. They are very important NATO allies. Where does this situation leave the relations?
Well, actually, it is really a very critical position. It is a kind of chaos and crisis between Turkey and the Netherlands. And again, the Dutch side has whole responsibility of this new situation. So we did not mean to create a kind of crisis between the two countries. So that's why we are expecting from Dutch side to review their position and to stop their aggressive position against the Turkish politicians in the Netherlands.
And are you planning on organizing a meeting among Turkish officials to organize a response? Has this meeting been called yet?
Well, actually, tonight, so many Turkish citizens from all around the European continent will go there in Rotterdam, and they will show their responses to the applications done by the police department of Rotterdam. So we will keep our democratic rights. We will defend our democratic position, and Turkish minority there in the Netherlands will show their reactions against anti-democratic application of the Dutch people.
But what about among Turkish officials? What about government ministers and so on and so forth? Are you planning on gathering and organizing a meeting and trying to come up with a collective response to the Dutch government?
Actually, as you know, this is a campaign in Turkey, and also our people overseas in the European continent will vote for the next amendment of constitutional amendment. So actually, it is pretty normal that we can go there and we can meet the Turkish citizens who will vote in the campaign for the amendments, constitutional amendments. So it is our right. We can go there and we can meet with Turkish people there, and we can make our argument to convince them to vote for yes.
But
so
are
also
you? I'm sorry, sir, but are you also ready to go there and talk to Dutch officials to try and reason with the Dutch
Of course,
government?
we will keep our diplomatic relations with the Netherlands government. But this is their position. They must change, definitely change their position.
I would just like to ask you one last question about the Turkish family minister. Have you heard what the situation is like for her? We had conflicting reports earlier that she might be detained by Dutch authorities. Have you managed to speak to her?
Well, actually, I just spoke to her on phone. She is still waiting in the same position. They don't allow her to go inside the Turkish ambassador Turkish building, but they will probably detain her to leave the country. So it is a very tough situation for her. We will wait and see the result tonight.
Numan Kurtulmuş, the Turkish Deputy Prime Minister, thank you very much.